Good afternoon, distinguished dignitaries on and off dais and respective delegates. First of all, I thanks to this Chamber of Commerce for inviting me for a talk, especially on the subject of this EPR, Single Producer Responsibility on the circular economy. So, touching the subject on this today's topic, so let us have a look on this essential producer responsibility, which is specifically mentioned in plastic waste management rule. It's amended from 2016 to 2022 amendment. So that can be extended to other products as well. So let's have a look on the important points we need to have on this essential producer responsibility. So this amendment has to give a fast track to the elimination of the single-use plastic alternatives as well as the streamlining of the stakeholders' obligations under India's essential producer responsibility regime. So this notifies the instructions on EPR of plastic packaging. Actually, same as the plastic, it can be extended to the other product as well. So the term EPR means the responsibility of the producer for the environmentally sound management of the product until the end of its life. Plastic packaging, flexible and rigid, contributes at about 60% of the total plastic waste generated. So it is not, it is clearly mentioned, it is not listed in the phase-out manner. It is proposed to be collected and managed in an environmentally sustainable way through the EPR of the producer, importer and brand owners as per the Plastic Waste Management Rule 2016. Reuse of the rigid plastic packaging material has been mandated in the guideline to reduce the use of fresh plastic materials for packaging. And the enforceable prescription or minimum level of recycling of the plastic packaging waste collected under EPR, along with the use of recycled plastic content, will further reduce the plastic consumption and support the recycling of the plastic packaging waste. And the key role of 2022 amendment is to operationalize the EPR with the ambit of the Plastic Waste Management Rule 2016. So it says in some categories, so rigid plastic, flexible plastic with a single plastic layers is categorized as 1, and rigid flexible plastic with the multiple plastic layers are categorized as 2, and multi-layered plastic packaging where at least one layer is non-plastic as categorized as 3 and the combustible plastic as 4. So for analyzing this, we have a centralized EPR portal, which is introduced by Central Pollution Control. We are the enforcement and regulatory authorities for the proper implementation of the EPR in our country. So we have a key role in this management and effective management of this essential producer responsibility. So in which this registration has to be taken by the producers, brand owners and importers and the recyclers, and trade plastic has been also introduced in them. So annual returns has to be filed, and if it is not complied by these stakeholders, then the environmental compensation is also has been mentioned there. So it has a timeline and target for meeting these targets, and that obligation has to be done by these stakeholders. And visible plastic waste is collected from 3 major sources consisting of the waste pickers, municipal waste, and collection sent from the NGOs. The collected waste is then sent to the MRF sites wherein they were segregated. And the segregated stream of the plastic is given to the recyclers who then recycle the plastic waste. And it is also important has been given to multi-layered plastics, and that is collected by the municipal waste collection, and the next MSW then reaches the MSW site, where the stream of MLP is subject to different process. So we can have different process like waste to convert to energy, and it is plant use can be used as a co-incineration cement plants and given to recyclers, and we can manufacture the plastic is converted into oil as well. And users pay a fee of the ULBs called users collection fee, and the ULBs look after the charges for the collection and transportation as well as sorting of the treatment. Profit obtained from the sale of recyclers and 11% of the EPR goes to the ULBs as a revenue as of savings. And the raw material supplies and packaging and filling companies are not obligated for the EPR, whereas the producers who manufacture packaging materials or brand owners are obligation for the EPR. So that we can do for the circular economy. So the major positive impact of the EPR on the circular economies are reduction in waste generation. EPR regulations promote the waste prevention, recycling and resource recovery. Promotion of recycling and resource efficiency. EPR encourages producers to establish collection and recycling system for their products. And creation of the new business models and job opportunities. In the implementation of the EPR opens up new avenues of the business involvement in waste management, recycling and resource recovery. So we have some challenges there. So inadequate infrastructure for the waste that has been given to these stakeholders. Then lack of awareness, we need to give more awareness programs. Then some enforcement mechanism has to be given for this one. And the now companies are striving to meet the ambitious sustainability target, and increasingly their recycled product has been used and their product for enhancing their eco-friendly images. As far as Kerala is concerned, the land scarcity is the main issue we are facing. So we don't have a most recycling units there. We only have 123 numbers of recycling facilities in Kerala. So we are now promoting the entrepreneurs to do recycling facilities there. Land issues and a problem, as also said. So what we are doing is we are transporting the waste into other states, so that we need interstate transportation. So some issues are there because some informal sectors are also functioning in Kerala. So it is difficult to have to bring them into these formal sections. So we are trying to bring to this informal sectors into the formal track. So for that, we now introduced the waste transport tracking system. So in which a tracking system, the producers or the occupier of the company or the waste generators can register there. So it will be passing to the transporter. Transporter can also register into there, and the recipient they need to also registration, so that we can track the waste properly. And if any of the illegal movement of the waste movement is there, that we can capture. We just introduced in Kerala state. So with this words, I wish a very good about Recycling Day for all of you. Thank you.